How'd it feel to hit three? Second one of your career, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I knew they were not really playing the big up top, just watching film on them all week. So I knew that was going to be a point of emphasis for me when the time was right to get a couple up.
Do you feel like this is the most complete game you guys have played through three?
Yes, but I still don't think it was complete. I think the next step for us, just as a team, is keeping our foot on the gas the whole time and not having lapses. I mean, I think the first 12 minutes or so, the second half they didn't score, but in order to be a really great team, we got to just keep our foot on the gas and not let up.
With so many different parts, is it a good time to all be together and go on the road, have a road trip like Bahamas?
Definitely. I think it's going to be great, and I mean, we're super excited. It's a huge opportunity for us to see how we stack up against those teams, and I mean, y'all get to go out there and have fun too, right?
I wish they sent me on that trip.
We're going to be in the ballroom just like you, bro.
Do you feel like you guys are starting to find your identity with these new parts?
Definitely. The first three games, it's been great for us. We've kind of handled business somewhat, and this allowed us to try out different lineups and guys to get opportunities. We see Jay Washer showing off all the skills that he's been working on. I think it's been huge just for him to be able to get this experience now and kind of just he's been playing all year with me and all summer, and he's been working hard, so it's really big to get him in there. Also Seth too, you see all the things that he can do, and it's been great, and that's an opportunity we really didn't have last year to kind of build the bench up and kind of get them those reps, but it's been great these 3 games for them to get those reps.
Do you like the blue threads at home?
It was definitely weird. I didn't even know he was wearing blue till like right before the game, and I was confused, but I ain't mad at it.
Armando, what kind of things can you pull from last year's experience during Thanksgiving week that can help y'all this year?
Definitely. I think it was a huge learning point from us, just having a sense of urgency and knowing those games mean a lot, because you look back, ball may have went a few different ways when we play Alabama, may have been in the tournament, also Iowa State, and those games like that are huge, and you got to win them. So I think going into this, we kind of treating this like this is a championship. Like, we need to go win it.
Any concern about the overall three-point shooting? You 2 of the first 14 and just couldn't find the rhythm, and Cormac's kind of not finding the rhythm?
Yeah, no, I'm not really worried because Cormac, he's an experienced shooter. He's played in big games, and he's made shots and valuable shots. So it's just a little slump right now, but definitely not concerned. And I mean, RJ didn't shoot the ball well either today, and we know he can make those shots. So once we finally be good, hopefully the change of scenery will definitely help us out.
You played in the Bahamas, you were a freshman. What do you remember from that experience? Everyone talks about the unique playing atmosphere, but kind of being in the ballroom. I guess kind of recalling those experiences.
Man, I don't know. I was like, maybe I might be All-American this year after that.
That Oregon game?
Oh, man. I'm like, damn, college this easy? Oh, man. Yeah, I was like, wow. So, but I'm going to try to replicate that. I'm going to try to be my freshman self a little bit. But it was a lot of fun, though.
Is there one thing you're most excited for you guys, like an opportunity to test yourselves against like Iowa level competition?
Definitely, I'm super excited to see. I mean, it's a great field, a lot of great teams, and I just want to be able to see, like you said, how we stack up against those teams. And I really do feel confident. I think we're going in this trying to win, and we're going to win.
You guys need to play games because all the new parts. You know, I talked last week about it's going to take time to come together. Kind of exciting, I would imagine, for you to see what you guys can do in 3 games in 3 days, coming together, especially with that meshing stuff.
It's definitely going to be a test. I mean, it's somewhat like playing in the NCAA tournament, so it's a good tune-up for us. And like I said, we're going in there with a sense of urgency, knowing that every game counts and every game's matter. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I definitely want to win it that way. Friday night, I go gamble with Coach Williams. So I got to make sure we get that championship, because I don't think he's going to let me gamble with him if we don't win the championship.
I didn't know if I made it or miss it, but I heard people start cheering, so
Did you think that
I started cheering.
Did you think that Paxson was going to punch it on the next possession?
I was hoping he would have, but no.
What was that 3-minute stretch? It felt like everything was clicking.
It was electric. I think we went on a 17-0 run, but we were just getting out in transition. Armando got steals up top. We were trapping off ball screens. We were just playing like, you know how aggressive and intense this team can really play, and I think it does a lot of good things with us, especially with certain Armandos.
Was it important for you guys to have more of a complete effort before you guys go on the road to Atlanta?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think we had maybe more of a complete effort, but I think we definitely need to build on, our win today. They cut it to, I don't know, however, what was it, 12, and then in the first half, when we were up maybe 25. So I definitely think, when it comes just to building on stuff for trips like the Bahamas, we really got to take advantage.
Your reaction was the same reaction Armando had, where it's like, that wasn't really the most complete effort. We feel like we could be a lot better than that. But just does it feel like on the floor that you guys have a long way to go to get where you want to be?
No, I think we're right there. Because we show Spurs where we do it, like our 17-0 run. I don't know how many points they scored in the second half, but we held them, I think, 26 for a good second. So we show it. Now, our only thing is we got to keep it up because we play these P5 teams. We don't keep it up, they're going to take advantage of it.
You mentioned that because after the first game against Northern Iowa, that's going to be 7 straight games against high major opponents. How important was it for you guys to tonight really start to put things together?
It's very important for everybody individually and as a team. We knew that this night, just like we had a good night going into Bahamas because that builds the confidence, it builds the trust within our teammates, and it just like kind of builds the trust within the whole system. So we had to make sure we took advantage of the night.
Thanks.
Take me through that dunk and the crowd going crazy, and how does that rate compared to some of the other dunks?
I definitely put it up there because that's my first college poster. So I definitely put it up there in the top 3. High school was a little easy to dunk on people, but I just got out in transition. Jalen Withers had a great block. RJ advanced the ball to me. We've talked about it a few times, but without hesitation, I kind of just went up and I dunked
It
it.
seemed like you got hit in the face there. Could you even see the rim when you were throwing it down?
No, I couldn't actually. I was on the last part. My eyes were closed when I dunked it. But I knew I made it because I heard people cheering, so I was like, okay.
That sounds like a dunk contest dunk with your eyes closed.
Yeah, I got a little more when it comes to a dunk contest.
So Jay Wash said you've never dunked on him in practice. I have to verify this with you. Is that true? No.
I've never dunked on him, but I posted a picture that looks really good. It looks like I'm dunking on him. So y'all go check that out.
Photoshop?
No. I was close, but I missed it.
Okay.
What can you say about his performance off the bench tonight?
Jalen Washington plays great. When he plays with confidence and without any hesitation, he keeps it simple. He doesn't over dribble. He's a really good player. I think he's one of the best face-up bigs in the country when he has the ability to go and do what he wants to do.
Yeah, he acted like those threes are nothing new. Is that what you see every day in practice? That he's a dangerous shooter from out there?
Absolutely. Coming out of high school, he was the best three-point shooting big in our class, and I don't think that's changed. He just didn't really have any opportunities to take him last year, and then maybe the first 2 games. But without hesitation, we're like 100% comfortable with Jay Wash shooting threes.
Outside of the basketball aspect, are you a little more excited for this Thanksgiving trip? I'm sure going to Bahamas has a different feel than probably going to Portland in November.
I'm much more excited. Like you said, going to Portland last year was a little sad, depressing kind of, and we were losing. So we're going in this with like a whole new attitude. We're in the sun, we're in Bahamas as a team, and we're just looking to capitalize on the games that we're about to play.
Anything you're looking forward to most off the court during your time down there? Armando talked about playing blackjack. I don't know if you're much of the gambling type.
I'm not a gambler. I'm a beach guy. Maybe sit on that beach. Or Atlantis has that one slide with the sharks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So you'll catch me down there. I'd like try and bring a GoPro or something. So
Have you talked to Armando any? Because obviously his freshman year he played in the Bahamas, and everyone talks about that being a unique atmosphere with the ballroom.
Absolutely.
And the court. Have you had any conversation, or I guess how much do you know about that environment in general?
Well, I went in 2014, I believe, for my brother, and I kind of remember it very vividly, actually. So we talked about it recently. He was telling me how unique of an experience we was. So I'm gonna take it like as my job and Armando's job, kind of just to relate it to our other teammates and just help prepare ourselves to the best we can. Thank you.
Seth, going back to on the court, great game.
Thank you.